Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by today. We are doing a rare evening curry stream. We just gotta get those numbers in, folks. It is day 32. Let me bring up the... there we go. So we are at 3,300. And today we hope to get up to 3,400. Spicy Hyena and Jake, thank you so much for coming by. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh my goodness. We are back at it. That's all I can say. It seems like ill-advised to do this at a time where I'm struggling to get any shinies lately, you know, for the channel. Hey Mikey Johnson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if it's intentional, but all I could think about when reading the title is a 24 hours open Krusty Krab. That is exactly it. It was intentional indeed. And I believe it was Ham who made a really funny meme about that in video form about the curry hunt. So if you're a part of the Discord, make sure to check out the meta memes channel because there's some really good stuff in there. Sax, how are you doing? Good to see you. I've tuckered myself out lately making those shorts videos. I'm having problems with my mobile editors, so I have to do extra work that I don't want to do. So I was up late trying to pre-upload more videos for the Scarlet Violet opening, and it's just tuckering me right out. I'm doing all right, doing all right. Oh, everything's fine. Everything is just fine. Spent over a day trying to get a specific TID SID for Coliseum so that I can hunt for a shiny Quilava and Ralts. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I saw that Stadium's getting ported to the N64 expansion, right? That looks pretty cool. A ribbon quest, let's go. Yeah, I hope that Coliseum and XD are on the way. Just by nature of Stadium coming out. People are mad. Why are people mad about it? Oh yeah, 100%. They don't want us to have anything, okay? We knew that by now. Ben B, it's good to see you. Nicholas, it's good to see you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I hope everyone's doing well. Not sure which Typhlosion I want Quilava to evolve into. Ooh, that's a tough question. I'd probably go with the OG. Thank you so much for the first couple likes on the stream, by the way. I appreciate that so much, y'all. I'm struggling a bit. What? With spelling? That's fine. If I can tell what you're saying, it's not really a problem for me. Yeah. I mean, Stadium was the first Pokemon game I ever laid my grubby little paws on as like a toddler, so I'm feeling pretty excited about that. Even if it's not going to be the full experience, it's literally the first Pokemon game I've ever touched in my life, so it has a special significance to me. I think the second and third games I had after that were Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire, and Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon. Hey Ham, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it just makes me to look back at, like, I don't know, being a little kid with like sticky hands all the time, trying to grab GameCube controllers and stuff like that, and not put your games back in your case, and, you know, all those bad habits. I don't know if anyone else looks back on their childhood selves and how they dealt with their valuable toys and collectibles and video games. And you're just like, ugh, why did I do that? No, I think I mostly grew up with Gen 3. That was just like my time, you know what I mean? By the time I was like coming of age to properly enjoy Pokemon and identify them and stuff like that, it's probably like Gens 3, 4. A little bit of 2, I guess. I don't know. Keeps me up at night. Yeah, right. Thank you, Ham. It was a really great card. Yes, and today's short. If anyone missed out on that. I mean, when I was like really little, I feel like the anime was still very much Gen 1. And that was my primary engagement with Pokemon as a kid. Like, the anime, I didn't really understand that there were mainline games until, like, Gen 5. I didn't understand the concept of a mainline game. I liked the anime, I liked the Topps cards, I liked the movies, I liked, you know, all the spin-off content, I liked the plushies, I liked the toys. I collected some cards, but yeah, like, I was not a mainline game player. I was just like a general Pokemon fan when I was a kid. I gamed a lot around that age, but I was mostly playing, like, Mario. I was mostly playing Mario back then. Mario, Spyro, Crash, Smash, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand that, like, Pokemon had mainline games. No one, I think, in my circles had them. Oh, no worries, Ham. We'll see you later. Pokemon Uwu and Rar. I really wish that we had that. That'd be amazing. I think everyone's going to be so hype when XD and Coliseum come out on the Switch, but I also think that there's going to be problems. Maybe even like more so than the Stadium release. I can see them like patching up shiny hunting and everything. Like the things that were exploitable and enjoyable about it, I would assume are not going to exist. We got the Sinistea, alright. Oh dear, Jake, stay safe and warm out there, okay? Old Pokemon commercials give me so much nostalgia. I don't remember a lot of commercials. Except, maybe for, yeah, maybe some, like, anime commercials. And then also... I don't know, remember when Pokemon was, like, often food? Like, the cereal, I think we had a cereal. We had, like, the macaroni and cheese. And the, like, you know, cheap, like, canned noodles, canned spaghetti. But they were in the shape of, Pokemon. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I really appreciate everyone. 3,000 subscribers is amazing. Yeah, it's been a blast. Especially over the past year, I'm really happy to have met everyone that I did. Hey, Abdullah, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, weather is bad in a lot of places around the world. Stay safe, everyone. Ugh, I did not, Mikey. I did not. Even back then, I was, like, really grossed out by stuff like that. I was like, I don't want to eat that. But I do have vivid memories of it, yes. Aw, thanks, Jake. I do remember the, it was like Heinz, it was, I even remember like the little squiggly pattern on the packets and the bottles. I think that my family probably wouldn't have let me buy that even if I did want it, because no one else would have eaten it, so, I would hate eating fries with purple goop. Yeah, some kids out there must have thought that that was really cool. I mean, it was around for a while. Oh yeah, I saw that marked Sylveon. That was awesome. Good stuff. Great to see y'all are still out there getting those, marked shinies. I haven't, opened Scarlet or Violet in a long time. I guess the last time I literally opened either one of those games was, what was it, last Thursday? Because, we had the Squawkabilly hunt, and the last time I've engaged with my main file was even before that. I've just been, like, languishing in editing and, other stuff that I have to deal with in life. And sometimes it's good to take breaks from that game, I'm not gonna lie. I'll have periods where I'm, like, really interested in it again, but then other times... Now, who made that video? So stoked about the new mark. I know, when you see a personality mark in your file that you haven't seen before, it's a great feeling. You're like, oh, I am capable of getting this. I'm super capable of getting this. I still have yet to find a scholar. But yeah, Mikey, I missed that. Which creator was it? Oh no, Spicy. You're getting there. You're getting there. The day that I find a Scholar Mark shiny is the day that my life will be complete, and I will have no further business with Scarlet and Violet. I'll have to check that out, Mikey. Yeah, full odds, jumbo or mini, under any circumstances, is extraordinary odds. Like, and then multiply that against shiny odds. Ooh, it's wild. I have heard of someone else getting a jumbo shiny full odds. Like, no charm, no sandwich, anything. Like, someone's got to get it, right? Someone's got to get that lucky. It's usually not the people that want to get that lucky. Ben, I don't see anything until... Yeah, the last thing I saw that you said, Ben, is, telling Ham goodbye. So, I don't know if your message got filtered out or something. Could you repeat it? Because I legit don't see anything. Alright. Welcome back, Jake. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't see any message from Ben. Do you think something like that is worth more to you if you find it by accident or if you grind for it? For me, it's about the same. I think I'm more protective over something that I worked for. Like, if you ask me whether I'd rather keep my random shinies that I found full odds or my random mark shinies that I found full odds versus, like, the thing I spent almost months trying to get, I would pick the thing that I spent almost months trying to get, personally. Yeah, even if I go to all messages instead of top chat, I still don't see your comment, Ben. It's weird. I'm sorry about that. YouTube always, you know, everyone who is like active in live stream chats, they're just gonna have their day where terrible things happen. Okay, now I see Ben's message. I know my first Pokemon game was Rangers. Shadows of Omnia, sorry about the butchered title. I think that is why Darkrai is one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, let's go. Rangers is great. I love the... spin-off games. They mean so much to me. They just remind me of a simpler time in life. Hey Chrispy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was teensy hunting Sylveon, but decided to stop at that mark. Makes sense. Hey James, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I would definitely take a jacket, anything that you might need. Don't worry, it was an intentional invocation of SpongeBob. Hey Restricted, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate y'all coming in. Alright, we're getting our Sinisties today. That's good. We're seeing them. It's been a while since Sinisties have made themselves frequent, you know? Are you able to keep it? Which thing? Darkrai and Rangers, or? Oh, awesome restricted. Sounds like you are all set. Oh my goodness. Okay, I figured you were asking, Ben. I'm a little Archin. That's just the cutest thing in the world. Couldn't be happier with my random avatar. I know that, Totodile pretty easily found a shiny Jumbo Eevee. He had, like, the best Eevee outbreak ever. I think Athena Bella successfully hunted a teeny Eevee, right? Certain April balls can, depending on the circumstances. You lost them? I would just save in front of them and reset if you, don't catch it the first time. I mean, Pokeballs don't have a good catch rate either. Beast Ball objectively has a terrible catch rate, so that's just like a given. Effie Ball only helps in certain circumstances. Moonball doesn't help under any circumstances, so at least, you know, as far as this game goes, yeah, because the Pokemon that it affects... Well, no, I guess that's not true. If you do, like, the... No, yeah, we don't even have Clefairy. What am I talking about? We don't have Clefairy and Clefable, and we also don't have the, Nidoran line. Yeah, the Love Ball is not going to help you unless you, try to... unless in front of your party you have the, opposite gender and the same species to the same Pokemon you're trying to catch. So, like, say you have a shiny... female Sylveon in front of you. Okay, well then you have to have a male Sylveon in your party when you use the Love Ball. That is what's going to get you to catch it. Moonball, you're not going to have any help with that at all because I believe that that is only for Pokemon who can evolve with a Moonstone, which, again, I don't think that we have very much of in this game. So that's the story with that. There's a reason why, yeah, it's not like a lower rate than a normal Pokeball, but it's the same. I prefer matching shinies myself, Mikey. What about you? Some people, they'll just throw Quick Ball at anything. I know that caused a huge controversy on Twitter, like, why are y'all commenting on what other people decide to do with their shinies? You know, it was a huge thing. I'm very much a snob about Pokeball matching, but, I mean, I don't judge others for their choices. That was a mistake, Mikey, yeah. I believe that that was a mistake at first. Like, there was a game where, like, the moonball didn't quite function the way it was supposed to. Seemingly legit, but probably not surprised trades Chinese Stonjourner. I mean, maybe someone just caught some in the wild and they were like, let me get rid of this. I mean, if it has best IVs, then you know the deal, I guess. Wasn't able to do Samurott, but lucky enough to get Oshawott through Wonder Trade. Nice! There you go. Like using luxury balls. Yeah, they're a good catch-all. Pun intended. They are a good catch-all. If you don't have a better option, like either because you don't have April balls or because you, just, there's no, like, other things to match it with, you know? Also, Dive Ball, I think, is super underrated. If, like, you know, there's something that you want to catch, but you don't know what to catch it in. I feel like people overlook the Dive Ball a lot. Need to go jumbo hunting again? Which Pokemon do you want to go for? Nope, it's more likely to succeed against opposite gender. I would say after the Moon Ball, the Love Ball is my favorite April Ball. Then the Dream Ball. Hey, it's a Ringaroo. Let's go. Oops. I actually have the Love Ball from the Wand Company, the Pokemon Center. They sell these expensive like Pokeball replicas now, and I got the Love Ball one, and now it's in the background of all of my card opening videos. So, yeah, I am a Love Ball fan. When they come out with the Moon Ball, though, if they ever do, I'm going to have to buy that as well. Lyra made a website, talked about all the Pokemon Gen 2 balls. Awesome. Yeah, that stuff really interests me. And also, Abdullah, you know, if you have Dream Balls, those do work really well on Pokemon that are sleeping. So, if you have a Spore Pokemon like a Breloom, it's a pretty much, like, guaranteed thing. Surefire thing. It's a Shiinotic. That's how I made it through my last hunt. I've made a couple shorts like that, James. I'm not sure that someone has made a video, like, compiling their opinions on everything, but I think that there's, like, some content around it. It just depends. Yeah, Dream Ball, probably the easiest Aper Ball to use. Shiny Finizen, Choodle, Chansey, Clauncher, and Floatzel. I need me a Clauncher. Can't wait to get into Violet so I can catch some of those exclusives. Shiny Finizen, the Sociable, Choodle, the Peckish, and Floatzel, the Sociable. Very nice, Ben. Congratulations on all those shinies. That is awesome. Let's see. I have absolutely no idea, Mikey. Someone else might know a little bit more about that in the chat. I would assume not, but if you, like, transferred it back, if you were able to at least. Actually, no. I think it'd go away, because I guess you can't transfer it back. I was thinking about the differences between, like, if you do something in Legends versus, like, BDSP or Sword and Shield. If it can't exist, if something you have, like, in Legends can't exist in BDSP, it'll just, like, retain itself if you transfer it back into its original game. Like, it's not gonna, it's gonna lose it forever. But in this situation, since you can't, send it back, from, you know, 2017, I don't know what it would look like. I don't know who that is, James. I'm sorry. I do not know such a person yet, but maybe one day I will. It's not like... Don't feel silly about it. There's so many creators out there. I expect y'all to know people who I don't know. And I probably know people that you don't know. A shiny bounce suite? I do have one, yes. Yes, it's just a little darling. It's in a dream ball. Makes me very happy, bounce suite. I don't have Steenie or Zarina shiny yet, but that'll come in due time. I think Bounce Suite is the hardest one to get, you know, because it's so tiny. And the outbreaks are not very frequent. I feel like I've seen Steenies around. Jumbo's Arena, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love Zarina so much. Definitely in my top 10. Finizen from an outbreak, Choodle from the same sandwich. Got the Floatzel from today after the shiny Clauncher outbreak. Oh my goodness. What a busy day. 2 jumbo shinies and 10 shinies from each other. Now that is lucky. Yeah, bounce suite outbreaks are pretty rare. And not a lot of us are going to be resetting for outbreaks in Los Platos, but, you know, the things that you can get from just standing by, like, your home area is pretty rich. Pretty rich. I love using Zarina competitively as well, yes. A lot of fun. You know, obviously, for, like, what you're doing, there could be better choices, but it's like, you gotta give Zarina some love, you know? Awesome. Let me... I'll bookmark that video for later that I just found from Crossing Casey, because that's awesome. That is very cool. Oh my goodness. We just had such a sleepy day today. It's like the perfect stream for me to do so that, like, I don't have to pay much attention, but at the same time, like, was this a mistake because it's not, like, waking me up enough, you know? Let me see. Oh, thank you so much for 12 likes on the stream. That's so nice of y'all. Hey, Starfall. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It's another Shinodic. When have we seen more than one of you? You should stream Portal and Portal 2. I don't know if anyone would want to watch that. Except for the person requesting me to play Portal and Portal 2. I think I know what that game is. It's hard to find new games that people, like, more than 5 people would want to see me do that isn't Pokemon. And it's something I struggle with a little bit. Because I get a lot of requests and stuff that seems interesting, and it's like, the best chance is that I'll just play it on my own. You know, I've been thinking about, like, maybe I could do something once a month where I play things that people request, but that can get expensive pretty fast, and, I'd probably have to stick more with the cheap stuff. I feel like every regular has one game that they want me to play, you know? And then they'll stick to it, and it's like... But no one comes together. No one merges their requests into one cohesive thing where they're like, yes, we would all like to see Bree play this. It's like, no, I want to see Bree play this. Well, I want to see Bree play this. And it's like, well, I don't know. It's like, if y'all want to see me play something other than Pokemon, there has to be somewhat of a consensus. Because I can't play something that only one person wants me to play, and then the next person is going to say, well, I want you to play this. It's too hard. But like I said, I will play something if everyone can agree on something. I think the closest thing that we have to a bunch of people saying that they'd want me to play it is maybe Breath of the Wild. That's the only thing that more than one person has agreed on. I don't know what that is, Mikey. Can you expand on that a little bit? Choose your favorite everything in Pokemon? Haven't heard of it before. Still can't get over my shiny Toadstool. It's a very cute shiny. Total $20. That's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not really a kids channel, so you can suggest older games to me. I would just mark it in the title. GTA, maybe not that one. I don't know if I don't know if it would match the tone of the rest of the channel. I'm not opposed to playing more mature games. I'm really not. But it would also kind of just have to be a little consistent. Tonally consistent. I think GTA would be like, what? No, they can be mature, but GTA is just, it's just endless chaos, violence, you know, I think that there are mature games that I could play that wouldn't be a huge mismatch with the channel, but GTA is probably not one of them, you know what I mean? Like, a mature game that I would play on this channel would be, like, Life is Strange. Like, that's rated M, but it just, it shares, like, vibes in common with what we do. I trust me, I know what GTA is. Pokemon home compatibility should be coming out soon. If I started to play stuff with GTA, I might as well start another channel, you know? I would even, you know, I'd be open to playing a horror game at some point. Like, it's not like everything has to be, you know, sunshine and rainbow themed, but yeah, I would like to do something like more intricate, story-based, you know, tasteful, if it's mature rated. If it's rated M, it can't just be because there's, like, extreme violence everywhere and vulgarity. You know what I mean? Like, it would have to be something a little more artful. And then maybe I'd consider playing it. Do I like action RPGs? I'm not very good at them. I can do them, but the one like hard line I'll draw is I don't want to play any FPS because it just gives me a gigantic headache. I cannot play any first-person shooters or any first-person games, so that's just my one hard line. You would not want to see me play a game like that because I will just get so frustrated and disoriented. And it's a shame because there's a lot of first-person games that, you know, are great and that I would love to play, but I can't. Have I played Legends? Pokemon Legends Arceus? Yes. Hey Lily, welcome to the stream. I do remember you. Yeah, we used to stream Legends all the time. Well, not all the time, but we streamed it a healthy amount. Dragons, Dogma, Dark Arisen? I have not heard of that. Have not heard of it. I mean, I'll check out all these things that y'all are suggesting. Whenever someone, like, you know, suggests something interesting, I always take a screenshot so I can look at it later. Wait, what is the game again, Starfall? I feel like we went down a rabbit hole of talking about so many different games at once that I'm having trouble remembering what you are recommending. Are you still talking about GTA? All right. Wait, okay, so which game is this? Yeah, you'll have to say it again. Like I said, when you said the game, people were suggesting a bunch of games. So I have to catch up a little bit here. Oh. Okay, I know what that game is. I don't think I would play that on stream, but I'm familiar with the games. You might like Monster Hunter. I have to think about that. That could work. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, if y'all came together as a community and you were like, we all want you to try this game, I would try it. I think we're doing exactly what I said, why I usually don't take requests, because it's usually just, it's one person who wants me to play one game, and then that's it. And then if I do that, it's like that only a few people are gonna like be interested. And so I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm waiting for there to be like a consensus. I would say the most popular suggestions I've gotten from multiple people would be Breath of the Wild and maybe Hollow Knight. People used to ask me to play Hollow Knight all the time. Yeah, I'm not a huge JoJo fan. It's okay. Piximon being a member of the channel. I don't know what that is. I enjoy Undertale. I have played Undertale. I have played Undertale a couple of times. I really love the game. I haven't finished the current chapters of Deltarune, but I did start. I haven't played Minecraft yet. Do I like point and click games? Meaning... Thanks, Nicholas. You're sweet to say that. No, I've gotten some Minecraft requests. I'm not saying no to it. Forever or anything. It's just, is it possible to play in third person? Because some people told me that it is possible, but that your gameplay is worse that way. Sure, Abdullah. It's just, I'm really bad at first person, so I would feel like people would be frustrated with my gameplay. Because I find it very disorienting, I find it nauseating. Nothing against the games, it's just something that like my brain doesn't work for. My brain doesn't work with first person games. Stardew Valley is something that I'm considering. Oh, I think Domination already did that, Abdullah. I think their channel name is The Domination. You should watch them because I know that they already did that. And they're the same person, I believe, who got the Recluse marked Antique Dynasty and Sword and Shield. I will definitely consider playing Stardew Valley. I think that that's something that we can work with. If a bunch of people can agree on that, wanting to see me try that out, then... Hey Meta, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. First person, third person, front, third person, back. First person is 1000% better. Yeah, I will try it out. I've never played it before. I know it's got like very similar you know, style of gameplay to like Animal Crossing and things like that, which I enjoy. So I just lurk, so I'm pretty much up for anything. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I'm willing to give a different game a shot. The few times I've tried it, like in the long ago past, it hasn't worked out super well. People don't seem as interested, so the next time I do it, I just like it to be something that people want to watch. How are your streams going, Metamaxis? Terraria. Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of suggestions. I couldn't consider them all in the moment, but just know that I screenshotted y'all's comments and I'll look into these things later. And don't take it personally if I, you know, wasn't super receptive to something right away. I'll look into these things later. I might change my mind. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot of games to think about. Yeah, Stardew seems likely. When I ran a poll, like, I think it was late last year about this, I think people wanted to see me do Temtem. I know a lot of people have Splatoon. I haven't played that on stream, but I did record my first time playing Splatoon ever. Let me know if y'all want me to edit that into a video, because I do think it was pretty funny. It's a really old video now, and you'll know it is because I recorded it during the Pokemon Splatfest. So if people want to see me edit that into clips of my first reactions to Splatoon ever, let me know. I had a very absurd time with it. I feel like I've been losing count of my curries. We'll have to see how many I've done. A couple people have mentioned Terraria in the past. I don't really know what it is. Let's see, where am I? How many? Oh, yeah, I'm like almost 10 behind there. Good job, Breathe Struggle Bug. Okay, I think that's... Yeah, we're almost gonna be at 3335, so... I'm looking for shiny Eevee, shiny Scarlet exclusives, not the Paradox Mons, or shiny Frigibax. Anyone want to trade Ben one of those in exchange for a shiny Sneasel? Aw, Ham and Abdullah are so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Coming through right away with the extra shiny Eevees. "2D Minecraft with more building materials, more bosses, most of which are fully optional, the rest being random events after a certain progression point." What? This is describing... Oh, I used to stream Animal Crossing Starfall. I do play Animal Crossing. We haven't streamed it in a couple of months, but we used to. I've been thinking about starting a new island, honestly. I don't want to, like, delete my current save file, but maybe just, like, make a different one. But yeah, no, we did, I had, like, a really fun Halloween party stream, but people just really made a huge mess, and the internet connectivity became a problem, so it was kind of chaotic, but kind of funny. We've also... No, it's the opposite of a bad idea. It's just, it's something that we already have done, and I'm sure people would love to see me stream Animal Crossing again, so it's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. The last time I streamed Animal Crossing, we did, visits to other people's addresses. And before that, we used to do villager hunting, but right now I'm really happy with the villagers I have, so as much as I would love to do villager hunting again, just because it's fun and funny, maybe, like I said, maybe we just start a new file and we hunt all over again. Hey Red Ninja, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sandbox games. You'll have to... I feel like I know what that is, but you'll have to remind me. Right now, all I can think of is, Jackbox games. That's Abdullah, Ben. But yeah, no, thank you all for the suggestions. I would like to stream Animal Crossing again. I just need to get back into the habit. There's so much I want to do with my island. I want to clean it up, like, all the way. Like, I have a whole new idea for it, but I'd have to, like, clear out so much of my existing format that it just makes me want to start over again. Y'all are funny. I think a first reaction to Stardew could be funny. Glad that y'all are enjoying the cloth emote. That makes me very happy. Okay, in terms of a game I've like never played before on stream, it seems like Stardew and Breath of the Wild are kind of the front runners. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what's wrong. For some reason, I can't think why this is all happening. All I know is you do the same stuff over and over again. What? I don't know what you're saying, Red Ninja, but if you're having a hard day, I am sorry to hear about it. Yeah, school can definitely be monotonous, and it takes up all of your energy, so of course it's gonna feel like you can't really, you know, pursue what you want to when you get home. But I find that it's helpful to, you know, it's like such a annoying, like, Etsy, I don't know, decorative framed piece kind of thing to say, but doing something different every day does actually help. And it helps, like, you know, it helps, like, with memory and just, like, creating new experiences. Even if it's just, like, I don't know, reading an article that's, like, interesting, playing a couple minutes of a game you haven't played before. These things, like, do help. Differentiate one day from the other, and I think that helps break up the feeling. Don't do stuff. Why not get stuff, TBH? I'm sitting there like, what? I'm fine. I just do what the mind does. Well, it doesn't have to be a video game, you know? It can even just be, like, reading. But yeah, like, changing things up, even if it's, like, really small. I know that you can't change, like, going to school, going to sleep. It's like, okay, right there, 16 hours out of your day. You got homework, you got potentially extracurriculars, you got meals. So, you know, it may leave as little as, what, like 15, 30 minutes, you know, to do something different, but it's worth it. Like, it might feel, you know, annoying to, like, do that, to go out of your way to do something different, but like I said, the long-term effects are really beneficial. Phantom. This person only just got SVU, you mean? You just got Scarlet and Violet? Okay, we got... Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a tired day, so just warning if I am really late or miss a message. Don't take it personally. I'm just like... Ooh, I'm out of it today. But we are moving with these encounters. What do you think the next gimmick will be? I don't know. I feel like I feel like I kind of predicted the Terra correctly. I was like, oh, like, maybe Pokemon are gonna become a different type. We talked about, like, a third typing a lot. I didn't think, you know, they'd turn into crystals and they'd, you know, I'll get a Terra type. I didn't, like, think about any of that, but it was just funny that, like, in the months leading up to Scarlet and Violet, we were talking about what the next gimmick would be, and we were like, yeah, Pokemon becoming a different type. So, this is interesting. What else could they do at this point? There's so much demand to bring back Megas that I'm kind of like, what if they just did? There's so much demand. And also it would be kind of like they would have the opportunity to, use the old designs and then bring in a whole bunch of new ones. And that would still make people really happy, even though it wasn't a new idea. I agree with you, Ben, 100%. Yeah, I would agree with what Restricted is saying, Red. And you don't gotta decide, like, what that new interest is right away, but, you know, just, yeah, break something up a little bit. Even just, like, watching a new video, you know. Sometimes, like, I just, like, will watch, like, tutorials on, like, a certain art form or how to do something that, like, I don't know anything about, and, you know, see if it inspires me. And if it doesn't in the end, like, that's fine, but at least I, you know, tried. At least I did something different, opened my mind in a different way. Right. Reaction vids? What? Oh, like watching reaction vids? I suppose you could do that if you haven't done it before. If they bring back megas, they should be safe for post-game. Yeah, it can get pretty chaotic pretty fast if they introduce it right away. Let's see. What else could they do as a gimmick? Only bring back Mega Evolution when my favorite Pokemon get one. Yeah, right? Pokemon, Mega, the story of Mega Audino. I love it. Let's do it. Take my inevitably $80 that it's gonna cost when by the time we get to Gen 10. Further evolution. I was almost like, what if they did like a de-evolution gimmick? I don't know how that would work, but wouldn't that be funny? If they just like turn into super strong babies of themselves. You can de-evolve somebody else. Probably has something that can affect Pikachu. They shouldn't be so OP and shouldn't activate until your Pokemon can terrestrialize. Nidoking, Nidoqueen should get Megas along with Flygon. I'd love a Mega Flygon. Let's go. Flygon was like one of my first loves. Please get me to stop procrastinating by playing Violet. What do you have to do? What are you procrastinating from? Pokemon, but your Pokemon are parents. I mean, they could just expand the Mystery Dungeon universe to cover that. I would enjoy it. You know, I would be down to play a game where we don't have to be, you know, human. We just live a Pokemon life. There's no humans at all in the world. Yep, you got a mom, your little Chikorita. Your mom is a Meganium. And she's like, make sure to get your leaves before you leave the house. I don't know. Oh, fusions. Yeah, that's like a pretty realistic gimmick. So much clean, do some work. Do you have like house shoes? It depends on like the layout of your house and if you have like hardwood floors and how often you clean them and like what you're comfortable with. But if you have like house shoes, like that you can wear around, or like house slippers or whatever, that helps me get up and clean. Like putting on shoes. Because yeah, slippers. Like, so, you know, not the shoes you wear outside, but some people, like, they'll have sneakers, like, just to wear in the house and, like, so they can put them on and clean. And that's, like, the kind of person that I am. It's like, I won't wear those outside, but if I wear them indoors, it really helps me feel ready to do something, you know? Like, putting something else on. Like, whether it's symbolic or, like, actually, you know, initiating, it helps me a lot. Put on house shoes, get up clean. Because if I'm just, like, in my same, like, pajamas or, like, whatever I, like, woke up wearing, it's likely that, like, I'm not going to move on with the next step of my day. Or I just put music in my ears. Something that, like, I really want to listen to, while I get up and clean, and then it kind of, you know, disappears in the background. Try to clean, get distracted because I found something I lost 4 years ago. Here, I'll put in a little instruction for you. Nightbot will explain it to you, but I'm happy to answer any follow-up questions. It's just ! avatar, then a space, and then the name of the Pokemon between gens 1 through 6. Megas are included. You can also be Quaxley, Sprigatito, or Fuecoco. If you want to know the list of trainers that you can be, we also have that in the Stream Commands guide on the Discord. So, plenty of things to be. Um... 33.45. That's a generous offer, Abdullah. Very generous. So did anyone hear Shiny Hunt Oshawott and get it? I know some people are doing that. I mean, that's kind of what I just did, Restricted. I kind of just did that. But I can't make it any longer than it is. There's so much that I would just have, like, in the description of the video if it wasn't so, like, unwieldy to do so. Covering up the thing happening on stream. Oh, yeah. I think that that will look great, especially if we, like, get a shiny. I think everyone will really like to see that. Or I'm gonna, like, put that, Zarina warning up again. Like I did last stream. Just starting Rowlet. Oh, that's a cute little Borb. Would like to, but I don't have the room in my boxes to do it. Wow, another reason why we really need Pokemon Home. Another reason. I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat as you, Ben. They're like, what am I sitting here doing with all these Pokemon? Hasn't it been... Wait, whoever... It's gonna be like 6 months soon. What the heck is going on? I assume, like, they're relying on, like, you know, players like us, right? Who are going to continually play the game. We're gonna buy the DLC. They need our Pokemon Home subscriptions, all of that. You know, just to keep up the longevity and the interest. Surely they're imagining that like some people need some space. Yeah, you said Slivion. Syl. It didn't look like you misspelled it, and then I had to like lean into my phone to see that you did. I was gonna be like, no, you didn't. I see it. Nothing wrong with this. There you go. Now you got it. You know, probably nobody has ever noticed Starfall. I don't notice stuff like that. like I say, you know, if someone knows what you mean, they are either not going to see it or they're not going to care. 90% of the time. And if they do care even after that, it's like, forget it. Forget them. We do need another evolution. It'd be really nice. I want... Which type do you want first, though, is a question. Are y'all rooting for a steel type? Are you rooting for a normal type? Are you rooting for ground type? What are you rooting for? Because I have to say mine is dragon. I would first like to see a dragon type Eevee. Are you rooting for a flying type? Two favorite Eevee pairs slash trios? Wait, can you clarify? Are you just saying, well, what are my favorite evolutions? Fighting type. I'm ready for dragon type first. Every Eevee evolution has a pair or trio. Well, then... the first one. The Gen 1 one. Hey, Poke Nerd, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. I really do appreciate that. Nicholas wants the Ghost Eevee. Yes, absolutely. But no one has brought up the most important type of evolution that we need, and that's going to be the normal. It's going to be the normal Eevee. Evian. Evian, coming to you in 2026. Leafeon and Glaceon. Yeah, I mean, if I have to pick, like, between, I guess, two different, like, sets of evolutions, then it'd probably be Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Espeon and Umbreon. Eevee. 2056, more like, yep. I like that. Instead of Evian, Eevee. Ooh, that'd be really cool, Nicholas, honestly. You know what's tough, though? Like, what would it look like? Because, unfortunately, I don't know. There's something about Vaporeon to me that already looks like a dragon. That, when I think about a dragon-type Eevee in my head, it looks like Vaporeon, but, like, with scales. Yeah, I agree, Drew. I agree. Steel type would be really fun. Okay, looks like we're done with that first batch. We'll check the synesthetes because we had a lot this time. Let's check it out. So 5. No. Sorry. Okay, so wow. 4 of them are authentic synesthetes, and 1 is inauthentic. Those are the stats this time around. And we are now at 3350. Let me update that. Ooh, a fluffy dragon Eevee with tiny wings. That sounds great. Snailboot, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that I wasn't looking at chat. Thank you so much for the wonderful compliment and for stopping in. How are you doing? Found my account like 2 days ago. Absolutely obsessed. Wow. I'm so flattered. When did you start this hunt? 6 to 8 months ago. But we haven't streamed it like a ton. So I guess we've streamed this 31 other times between now and like last... Oh... I don't know, maybe like August or something. It's been less than a year, but it's closer to a year than wins for sure that round. Yeah, I'll have to look, because I answered this like a couple weeks ago, but the fact that I answered that question a couple weeks ago means that there's a different answer now. So I'm gonna have to look back at it. That's so funny. Hey Pickle Witch, welcome to the stream. Currently hunting for a shiny alpha scyther. Good luck. Is there a static spawn of that, or are you just doing outbreaks? I don't quite remember the landscape for hunting scythers. Hey, thank you all so much for 16 likes on the stream. That is incredible. The likes really do help us out. Dragon Eevee uses Dragon Fang item. Steel Eevee uses Metal Coat. Normal Helping Hands, Flying. Haldean Wooper, same energy. Pride Flag? Huh. I mean... Wait. The shiny one or the normal one? I'm gonna say... Oh, there is behind the Grand Tree Arena. Nice! I'm gonna say... Sylveon is probably the better known representative. Because it's like literally the colors. I was trying to think of like what are the other icons. I would say Zarina matches the energy. But Sylveon's just like timeless, you know, it like literally looks just like it. Not a Pokemon, but Bead, I feel like represents very well, especially with his like outfit. And his Hatterene. It's the Hatterene. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Hatterene is my answer. If it's not Sylveon, it's Hatterene. And it's not just like the colors. I think, yeah, it's sleeping because it's eating too much. That's what happens to me when I eat a lot. I want to go to bed. But it's not great for your stomach. I imagine the flying Eevee color being beautiful sky blue, and the shiny would be a lovely sunset color. Aw. I'm thinking about... Weirdly, like, if I think about a flying type Eevee, I think it'd be very similar to Altaria. I don't know why. Sleepy right now. I've been sleepy all day. I'm, like, so out of it. This whole time I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing this message. My brain has not processed that this person's here. What are we doing? But we have to get these encounters in, y'all. We just have to. No matter what kind of state I'm in. Shiny B-Barrel that I named Caramel. Very cute. Very cute. Congratulations. Sleepwalking and making curry? Oh my goodness. I hope not. I feel like I wouldn't notice the shiny. I feel like I wouldn't notice the shiny. That would be so scary. But I do have dreams about getting the curry shiny. I have dreamt of this moment. I've also dreamt of getting the Squawkabilly, which is far more realistic. And, what's Pokemon? I think when I had the last stream about it, it was a hat. I would like for it to be one. Of course we want the teacup. We want the teacup. But there's so many things that I'm okay with. And that list includes everything, because we're not going to complain. Even if we get, like, the weirdest little Shinodic in the world, it's going to be our best friend, okay? We all have to welcome the curry shiny with open arms. If it's something weird, if it's something that doesn't transfer into Scarlet and Violet, we all have to be like, hi, oh my gosh, welcome to the family. We love you so much. Doesn't matter who it is. It can be Phantump. It can be Spritzy, even though I know a bunch of you don't like Spritzy. You dreamed you were haunted? What happened? Yes, Curry Shiny, it's gonna be like my new favorite species, whatever it is. Sorry, Raichu, but you're gonna have to move over. That's how much we're gonna love you, Curry Shiny. I know you're out there listening somewhere. Whether you're listening like 6 more months into the future, this message is still for you. We will love you, no matter what. But yes, that sleeping in the middle. But nothing will compare to how terrible Scarlet and Violet is, with every Pokemon falling asleep within seconds. At least I could, like, wake it up too, and it will move on with its day. Not that you can't wake up Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, but it just seems more like a burden. I don't know what happened, but I played a horror game at a convention recently. It was haunted by a spirit from that game. Oh, no! Wait, you played the game at a convention in real life, or did this happen in your dream? And then you were haunted by the thing in the game in your dream. Shiny Dragon Eevee would be pure white with red eyes. I was thinking of a red dragon to begin with, so maybe it goes from red to white. Or they just, like, swap, like, palettes between, like, the eyes and the, scales. In real life, and then I was haunted in the dream. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't play horror games, y'all. That is so why I don't play. I don't want to have nightmares. Remember when I did a Super Bowl Sunday Brilliant Diamond Briefcase hunt where I ended up getting Shiny Piplup at 419 resets? I believe I remember that post, yes. How you doing, JK Street? Good to see you. Let's raise up this counter a little bit. We're at least 3355. Bree is using my nightmare to get out of playing horror games. 100% Ham. What game was it? I'm so curious now. Now I'm going to look up whatever this was. Doing that hunt again, this time for Shiny Turtwig. Over 200 soft resets. And by the way, wow, JK Street, thank you so much for being a member. I cannot believe it's been 6 months and you got that new badge to match there. Thank you so much. Weirdest nightmare you've ever had. You name it, I've dreamt of it. I can't even begin to think about, like, what is the weirdest or what is the worst. You name it, I've dreamt of it. I'm a very vivid dreamer. The things I dream about, like, I have, like, a problem. It's, like, the worst, scariest things that you could ever imagine. My brain will cook those up and feed them to me. Have I dreamt of acid rain? Okay, you got me there. I don't think I've dreamt of acid rain. I don't think I've dreamt of that one. But yeah, I have, like, overly vivid dreams where people will... I'll, like, recall the dream, and they'll be like, first of all, like, how is the dream so long and has so many details? And second of all, what the heck? Eaten by numbers! Wow, did you watch that, like, Leapfrog special at the Alphabet Factory? Because those letters had mouths, and it was kind of scary. That was, like, way back in the day. Very early 2000s reference. Hey, Sunky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And Carlos is here as well. I appreciate y'all stopping in. I just imagine them being, like, cartoon numbers with a little, like, mouse on them and maybe some hands that, like, wave with their little white gloves. I swear, there was a Leapfrog, like, direct-to-video special about that. It was the alphabet, though. It wasn't numbers, but still, that's just, like, what I came up with right away. Were they, like, cartoonish numbers, or were they somehow hyper-realistic? Like, what... How did they manifest? What did the numbers look like when they were trying to eat you? I don't even know what a realistic number would look like, so I don't know what I'm saying. They had to look like something drawn, right? I haven't the foggiest. No! I needed to know. Probably not restricted. Probably not. It was a strange VHS. Or was it a DVD? I don't know. It was something that my little sister had at the time, and there was a really funny clip in it that just, like, made me laugh so many times. It was, I'll have to find the video. It made me laugh so much when I was younger. The Leapfrog kids, like, their dad works at the Alphabet Factory, and the alphabet, like, machine messed up, and it made a letter that like was all messed up, and it was like I can't even imitate what it did, but it was like a fake alphabet, and it was yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to find this and link it like immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, Abdullah. That's heartbreaking. You were born in 1216? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Hold on, I'm gonna have to find this really quick. Yeah, the letter factory. Sorry, y'all. I have to find this. Okay, Leapfrog Gone Wrong. That's the title of the video. This was a real part of the VHS, and it used to make me laugh hysterically, y'all. You have to watch this. I don't even care if you leave this video right now to go watch this and then come back and tell me that this wouldn't have made you laugh as a kid. This killed me. This killed me. Perfectly G-rated humor. There is no risk to you in opening this video. It is the funniest thing you will ever see. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. You have to admit that's the funniest thing. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. It is. And the says I'm sorry, but oh. Yeah. Like just the whole concept of it is really funny, and then look at like his face. He's like he's scandalized. He's taken aback, you know? Things are just not right. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to like make that into a soundbite or something. That's just like I said. 2003, an easy laugh. An easy laugh. I'm sure that we could use that as much as we wanted without consequence. I don't think Leapfrog's coming after me for their copyright. I don't know. It's broken. The machine it's broken. Somehow it like manages to be a mistake, and yet so much more complicated than the other letters. It managed to make so many different sounds at once, right? Like in a way, it's kind of more advanced than the real letters. What script was he reading off to get that thing's name? I know, it must have been an improvisation. It had to, they definitely did not write that down. I'm flabbergasted. It's just a meme in and of itself. I'm so glad that that video still exists on YouTube. Because I remember, like, when I first remembered that in my adulthood, I was like, I need to find that moment in Leapfrog Letter Factory. I'm gonna post it in Junk Shore. Yeah, let me post it. Anyone else's benefit. Probably scaring the shinies away with my antics right now. Me too, Purple Blob. Hey Lisa, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. That blob didn't want to work that day. I'm so glad that y'all were willing to watch that video. Thank you for watching it, because I feel like you all have gotten to know me better just as a result of watching it. Like, that's the kind of thing I find very funny. Mark shinies or no service over the Purple Blob. It's so funny. It is kind of like today's humor in a way. Like, it's very absurdist. It's out of nowhere. Yes, I posted it in Junk Drawer so that we can all just refer back to it when we want to. I'm probably gonna watch it like 50 more times after the stream's over. Pin it in Junk Drawer. Yes, this is the kind of content that we want to see in here. Me after I got the 3rd intense marked shiny. That blob is the 3rd intense marked shiny. I used to rewind the VHS like so much just to watch that over and over and over again. Is a shiny letter that came out of the machine. No, the Purple Blob is the shiny that is stuck in the wall that you'll never see. There's just so many things that you could like into the Purple Blob. Also, like, the letters are working at the factory. I just realized that. Wait, no. Little Bear! Oh, I love Little Bear. I'm so glad that this Oranguru, like, wasn't shiny, because I totally was watching the Leapfrog Gone Wrong video again. That would have been such a terrible reaction. Oranguru hype! It's our 2nd one today, I think. It's making its appearances. Imagine that's a shiny, I don't want it. Yeah, imagine me like getting this shiny right there is when I'm like watching that video. Anyway. Yeah, no, I love Little Bear. I loved Franklin. I feel like Franklin was very much in the same vein as Little Bear. What else did I like? Like little kid stuff. Oh, I mean, I was a huge Sesame Street fan. What's that show? It's like the clown girl with the clock. What's that called? Wow, I feel so embarrassed that I can't remember that. Hey Colin, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Oswald! Oh, that was cute. Anyone watch Maisie? A very, very small majority Pickle Witch goes to Sinisty, and I think that that is, like, just the most statistically likely, but by a very small amount. So I think it's Sinisty, but the least common, I feel like, would be Spritzy, and Shinotic. Followed by then Phantump. So then the more common slightly maybe would go to like, I don't know, Oranguru and Hat. Bree, I've gotten like 6 shinies. Congratulations, that's awesome. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. I really did like that as well. Maggie in the Ferocious... The Beast kind of scared me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I love Dragon Tales. Wow Wow Wubsy is amazing. I definitely was a little too old for Wow Wow Wubsy, but I still enjoyed it. Slacking shiny scares me? What does that look like again? Hold on, let me drink some water. I'm gonna have to, look at that on the Cerebi page. Oh! Okay. You're looking at this in a different way. That's weird. That is weird. I don't know how to describe that difference, but you're right. I do love me some Blue's Clues. I think I saw that live. Beyblade, didn't really watch that myself, but I did think the toys were really cool. Me and my sister looked a lot like the kids from that show. That's cute. Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, I watched tons of Dragon Ball Z. That was tons of fun. And yeah, I watched a lot of Pokemon when I was a little kid. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. What starter I have in Scarlet and Violet? Quaxley. I got Quaxley. I was thinking of getting Pokemon Sword. I really love Sword and Shield, so all day I'm gonna, you know, recommend it to people. Mega Man? I watched like a little bit of Digimon, but I wouldn't remember a single name of any of them. And I think it also just like put me off that the Digimon like turned into grown men. Like, I don't know what was going on with that. I was like, what the heck? Even when I was like 5 years old, I was like, I'm not down with this. I'm not down with this. Why do they turn into, like, people? I know they don't always, but sometimes they do. And I think that that was enough for me to turn it off. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, you know Patamon? I thought that that was really cute. And then it turns into just a guy, and I'm like, huh? I'm not happy with this. There was just something that didn't sit right in my spirit as a small child with that. I just wanted Patamon to be Patamon. remember Jesse and James' introduction every time. Same. Oh yeah, I mean, they're my favorite characters, for sure. Always were. Always will be. Wow, you remember way better than I do, Drew. It was like kind of short-lived, but I liked Zach Bell. That was another funny one. They were just like puppets that do these like brutal spells. Yeah, very brief time in my life I was into Digimon, but I don't remember anything about it, unfortunately. And I probably only wanted to get into it because I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon, so I thought that that was like a way to sneak around it. Rockruff and Sandygast. I would love to catch a shiny Sandygast. Patamon can also Digi-evolve to Pegasusmon. Oh. Oh. Right. I didn't do Zoids. I'm not familiar with that one. Because, I don't know, my mom said it was too violent. But then she, like, gave up on stopping me from watching it because I wanted to watch it so bad. And also, she didn't say that, like, I could never watch Pokemon, but she said I couldn't watch it until I was 10. Which is kind of funny because that's the age you need to be to become a trainer. But anyway, I just watched Pokemon at, like, my cousin's house and stuff, so it didn't really matter. And then I think she just gave up soon after that because also it was funny. I wasn't allowed to watch the show, but, like, I got tons of, like, toys and games related to Pokemon. So it just didn't work. Her attempt to discourage me from watching the anime did not work. But you also have to remember, too, like, here's the thing. And I think that I saw a Twitter post about this recently. We have, like, a variety of, you know, generations and ages here. The landscape around anime was very different in, like, the early 2000s and the mid 2000s compared to what it is now. Today, it's like, yes, like, people might still make fun of you for watching anime, but it has become, like, a lot more socially acceptable, and there was also kind of, like, a moral panic about it, that I don't think a lot of people remember. But if anyone knows what I'm talking about, let me know. I don't know if anyone here is old enough to remember that. The weird ways that, like, anime and manga were treated as they, like, you know, became popular in the United States. But it was, like, kind of weird. And there was a lot of, like, newspaper and news specials about, like, Dragon Ball Z, you know, being, like, bad for children, and there was, like, some, like, religious elements to it as well, but some of it was just, like, a general, like, kind of xenophobia and, like, suspicion about these forms of entertainment becoming popular here. And so then, like, you know, in the mid-2000s, like, I was just becoming an anime fan, and it was really hard to, like, find stuff. You couldn't just go into Hot Topic, or, like, Zoomies, like you can now, and find a ton of anime stuff. That was not a thing. Like, we didn't get any of that stuff. You had to, like, go online and, like, order things special. Or, like, find a small stand at a mall that specialized in, like, importing products from, you know, different, like, you know, fan items from, like, manga and, like, anime. It was just a different climate back then. Like, if people think that you get make fun of now for watching those shows, ooh, it was not It was not cool. Had a whole different level back then. All my shinies so far. Rock Ruff, Sandy Gas, Fuecoco, Hawlucha, Vivillon, Espathra, and Sawsbuck. I mean, those are all amazing shinies, to be honest. I would say so too, Ham, yeah. Yeah, there was a huge moral panic. Dragon Ball caused a lot of moral panic. Pokemon, like, not too much. Naruto caused huge moral panic. Naruto caused a lot of problems. Death Note caused a lot of problems. Especially if, like, you lived in small towns and, like, people, like, again, had very, you know, closed off mindsets and were, like, scared of these shows, like, becoming popular. Inuyasha, yeah, I remember that. That's not weird, Ham. That's not weird at all. Roly Polioli. I did really enjoy Roly Polioli. As weird as that show looks. Now, like, every kid's show looks like that, though. Like, can we talk about that? Now there's so much 3D. Roly Polioli was, like, an early... an early version of that. Because isn't, like, you know, Paw Patrol... Doc McStuffins... Oh yeah, Cocomelon, that's what I meant to say. Feel bad for the Psyduck population? Why? Found a shiny Scyther, but was not the alpha, so reset it is. Oh, why? To keep your berries? You're not gonna hang on to the shinies you get? Or do you just have so many shiny Scythers at this point that you're sick of it? There's a popular club! Well, that's good, that's good. Watching cartoons was not cool growing up for me. Yeah. It depends on, like, the when and the where, you know? Who you're surrounded by, what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, what the people around you aren't allowed to do. No, I just want a big Caesar. Understandable. Yeah, there's a lot of anime that I was introduced to on Adult Swim. And so any of that stuff that was, like, really popular in, like, the mid to late 2000s, I'm familiar with. At least to a small extent. Wasn't allowed to watch YouTubers. I mean, honestly... honestly, like, I wouldn't rule out doing that, like, if I had a kid right now. Shiny Hunt Dratini. I think it's a great shiny. Haxorus, I mean, that's like an awesome shiny full grown, but if you're going for just like the baby shiny alone, then Dratini gets my vote. Oh yeah, I was around when YouTube first started. It was very different, in some good ways and in some bad ways. I think, like, there was a lot more, I don't know, friendly content, like, kind of homegrown, silly, you know, people just trying to make jokes and establish themselves. And there was kind of a wholesomeness to YouTube, I feel like, in the mid 2000s. And that was really fun. But there was also a lot of, like, I don't know. Like, the things that you could say online were a lot more accepted, like, uncritically, you know? And I feel like the early, like, viral video culture, there was a wholesomeness, but then there was also a side of it that I think spread a lot of bad ideas too. Um, just like some things that, you know, we joke about or talked about like back then, like wouldn't be okay, you know, or isn't okay, wasn't, but you know, was more accepted back then as like the majority, like, yes, like this is the humor that we, you know, cultivate online. Thursday, Colin. Thursday. But yeah. You know, I get really surprised, you know, at how early kids are like allowed to be on streams with chat rooms and stuff like that. You know, YouTube Kids, I don't think you're allowed to watch live streams unless it's like by kids channels like the Pokemon channel, the Coco Melon. Um and I get it because, you know, at that age, like by the time I was 10, I was already in all kinds of chat rooms. I wasn't like watching live streams because those weren't as popular back then. I'm sure people were streaming, but it wasn't the same. We had like what we had like You Now and stuff like that. But yeah, like Twitch and all that, it wasn't like, you know, what it was. But that's the thing, yeah, like, you know, TV, and this is something I harp on all the time. Television has like so many checks and balances, like what you're allowed to put on there, how much advertising you're allowed to do, um, you know, the language that you're allowed to use, stuff like that. It's like, yes, technically I could get, if I like put my stream as for kids and I like broke those rules, eventually someone would take me down. But like how much damage can you do like beforehand, you know, before you get taken down? Um and like how much can you like float above the surface, like advertising yourself in one way, and then you know, still have a lot of impressionable people who like maybe promised one type of experience but don't get it either explicitly or subliminally, right? And that's why I, you know, it's like, yeah, you might not hear me swearing a lot, but I'm still not going to like label this like, oh yeah, this is a space for kids, because I just don't think that we as like the average streamers are qualified to say that, just given like what, you know, TV stations and films and production companies, what they have to go through to consider their content appropriate, like that requires some expertise, you know? And so I'm just like, no, it's not appropriate. Because guess what? I don't have the list in front of me of like things that make content like good for kids, educational, fulfilling, good use of their time, good example, right? Like I can't claim those things. I don't have the expertise, so I'm not going to say that it is. And I'm going to keep the space like what I know that it is and what it can be. Or like, you know, someone like even just coming in and trolling and ruining chat, they get past the filters, right? That automatically makes things like an adult experience, or an experience that's like not appropriate for children, that like a TV network would avoid. You know, they wouldn't even be at risk of like that kind of situation happening. It's like, so it's not even entirely up to me. Just like the very nature of having an open chat room, you can always be introduced to things that are technically like, you know, could be harmful for your development. Um, I'm really looking forward to the new Into the Spider-Verse. I completely agree with you, Colin. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see that in the movie theater. I really love the first movie. I agree, Spicy. That's kind of how I was growing up on the internet. Um, You know, you can be told to, like, not look at certain stuff, but yeah, like, it has a way of drawing you in, you know? I'm super excited for Into the Spider-Verse, y'all. I've been, like, waiting for that since I watched the first movie. Oh my goodness, we are getting joined by Athena Bella. Thank you so much. How are y'all doing? DB Studios, JK Street, welcome back. Mumsy, Lilymon, Carlos, thank you so much, everybody. Derry, how you doing? McKimbo, Mantine Matt, Charmandal, oh my goodness. Me Raid, I love it. Lesbian Madness, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to meet y'all. Those of you who I haven't met before, my name's Bree the Struggle Bug. We mostly do shiny hunting content around here. Some TCG. I'm opening Scarlet Violet base set in the shorts right now. We do some arcade occasionally. Open some things. Play some things. I appreciate you so much, Athena. Anybody that's not already subscribed to Athena Bella from my end, please consider dropping a sub, y'all. Show some love to the people who show love to us. Choco Rain, welcome in. Gamer Ghost, hello. Amanda, welcome. Thank you so much. Athena Bella is just such a wonderful streamer and has such a lovely community. How was the shiny hunting race today? It was a race, right? I took a quick glimpse right before I went live. I was like, oh, Athena's live today. Oh, thank you so much, Athena. I'm doing all right. How have you been? I lost spectacularly. No! Did you end up getting a shiny in the end, or is this a hunt that's going to continue? Flappy McGee. 16 eggs! Oh my goodness, McAgnes. Well, congratulations to them. That is incredible. In case anyone here doesn't know what we're doing a curry hunt, so we're looking for a Pokemon to show up to our camp. Shiny. So as you can see, this Shiinotic, this wasn't in my party. This was just a random little thing that came by, and one day, one of these Pokemon, we hope, will be shiny. It's a full odds hunt, but unfortunately you can't get an encounter with every curry you make. You can get 1/4 odds at best if you do every curry Charizard class, but if you do Copperajah class, which is what we just do for convenience, you know, it's really hard to get Charizard class consistently. It's about a 1/5 of the time. So we have 3375 curries made, and that number in the right-hand corner in the bottom is how many Pokemon we've encountered through this method. The raid brought the Shiinotic. It sure did. This is like the one and only shiny hunt where you're just like grateful to get encounters, right? I talk about that all the time. I'm like, I'm happy to see anything, even if it's not shiny. Whereas with other types of encounters, you know, you're like, okay, it's another, right, Drekazult, or it's another Dreepy, or whatever it is. Amanda, thank you so much for dropping a sub on the channel. I really appreciate that. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the raid. That really perked me up. I was saying, I've had like the sleepiest day today. Partially because I've been editing shorts so much. We've just talked about everything under the sun. I have not, Athena. We are hoping it's going to be a Sinistea when we eventually do get it. Preferably an authentic one, which we have like a 50% chance of, I believe. At least that's based on like the Sinesteas I have seen. About half of them are authentic. And then I would like to get a Hatchrim or a Galarian Ponyta. So like that, but shiny. Alright, that's our 750th encounter, y'all. Speaking of Hatchroom, I know, right? So we would ideally like that, and the odds are ever so slightly tilted toward getting a Sinistea, but not by much. I would say like all the Pokemon that are in the Glimwood Tangle have roughly equal possibility of showing up. Like, the difference isn't that big. But we predict it's going to be in a Rangaroo. We predict it's going to be in a Rangaroo. No, Ham, I was getting to it. We think it's going to be in a Rangaroo. That's been prediction from day one. Gamer Ghost, thank you so much for dropping a sub on the channel. By the way, any new folks that are in chat and would like to change their avatar, you are more than welcome to do so. We have Pokemon between Gens 1 through 6. Megas are included. You can also be Quaxly, Sprigatito, or Fuecoco. All you gotta do is type !avatar and then a space, and then the name of the Pokemon. Just make sure you spell it correctly. Also, we have a Discord if anyone feels like joining, and that has a more expansive guide on all the stream commands, all the little things that you can do while you're hanging out and lurking here. There you go, Amanda, you got it. And yeah, if you come back, the stream avatars, it will remember your preference. The only time you can't change your avatar is while the avatars are battling. So sometimes we do Battle Royale, and it's just for fun. It doesn't really mean anything, but it can be fun to watch. It's like totally random. Alright, we're at 3380. Water Snake. Oh yeah, Milotic is gorgeous. My favorite Pokemon. Aw, that's so sweet. What happens if you win? Your Pokemon just does a little dance on the screen. It's just an exciting moment. It's a bragging rights moment. We can run one in a minute. Here, let me drop another Athena link. Athena does have her own command, so if anyone ever needs her link to subscribe or check something out, you can always use it. !Athena. And that is it. That is how much we love Athena Bella over here. Thank you so much, Ben. Yes, now you can see the battle. They all have their own little health bars. They're fighting it out. Let's see who's gonna win. I think... Ooh, I might win. I might actually win this one. Will the Archon take it home? One of the smallest Pokemon on the screen. And thus Ham can grab a health pack. Oh, you might! Oh! Oh, but is it enough? Is it enough to take it home? Let's see. I'm coming after you. Who's gonna get to that health pack? Wow, I can't believe I won that. Ah, that's funny. Oh no. You grabbed the health pack too, and somehow you still, it just wasn't enough. For some reason, I was able to avoid a lot of the smoke. But yeah, it's entirely random. It's just for fun, y'all. It's like, basically your avatar, like, bounces around enough to not, like, get hit by the other ones. I think mine just managed to avoid a lot of the, you know, the action in the middle. If you're, like, right in the middle when the Battle Royale starts, I feel like it's often, bad news. Tiny wins the fight, yep. I call hacks. I know, I like rarely win too. Of course, when new people come in, it's like, oh yes, the streamer wins the Battle Royale. I promise you I'm not stronger than any of you. The points for the Battle Royales, they don't really go anywhere, but I do have Streamlabs points, which you earn 25 of for every 5 minutes you're here, and you earn an extra 25 points for every 5 minutes that you're active in the chat. So what you can do with those points is you can gamble. Just like roll a dice and, you know, or a die and like win double that or triple that or lose your wager depending on the number that you roll. And, sorry, let me just mark this. People just like to hoard points. Sometimes I have special things in the store that you can redeem with the points. So I'm gonna have to like restock it soon. But you know, we usually put like code cards in there. You can also redeem sound effects to be played in the stream and stuff like that. Lately we've been having some problems with the store link directly going to the things that you can buy. But yeah, if you log into Streamlabs through YouTube, you can access your points and get those little perks. So if you play like Pokemon TCG online, some people here do. We have some TCG fans. You can grab some code cards with those points. And some people, they don't even spend their points, they just like to collect them. It's just kind of like a show of like, you know, how long you've been around and just something that lurkers can occupy themselves with low-key. If you want to check your points, you just type !points. And by the way, if anyone has Discord, we do have a full guide on all of the stream commands. You just gotta scroll down to stream commands guide. So if you want to like learn all the little things that you can do around here, you know, it could be a easy way to do that. But if you don't have Discord, that's totally fine. You know, we're happy to help you out as you are. But yeah, it does help some people to like have everything laid out in front of them, so they just offer that. But yeah, so this is our 30-second stream. We still haven't found any shinies because it's just a long hunt. Like this, you know, we could have gotten like really lucky within the first 750 encounters, sure, but like out of 1/4096 odds, it's not super likely. Maybe if we, you know, could cut down the odds to shiny charm odds, it would, you know, be a different story. Anything that can show up in the Glimwood Tangle is what we're shiny hunting. So ideally, Gamer Ghost, I would like to get a Sinistea. However, if we get anything else, this shiny hunt's going to be over because these types of shinies are just so rare. I'll be happy with anything that we get. So what it could be is, I'm trying to think of like a full list. I almost always miss something, so bear with me. But Sinistea, Hatchrim, Ponyta, Shiinotic, Oranguru, Spritzee, Phantump. Am I missing anything? Oh, that's our first Ponyta of the day. Look at that. Exactly, you're not guaranteed an encounter. It can be a long time before you get one. Yeah, I have not had a Ponyta today until now. Wild. It'd be great if we could get something to transfer over into Scarlet and Violet, but ultimately, this Pokemon's probably gonna live in home most of the time. Thanks for lurking, Athena. Gotta move around and stretch some. Sounds good. Good stuff. Do you play Pokemon Go? I'm not sure if you're asking Ben or myself, but I personally have an account. I just haven't played in a really long time. Putting myself through that torture again with Turtwig. Got Shiny Piplup at 419. Now that is a really good... That's a really good shiny luck right there. Yeah, same boat, Ben. I really hope that they fix the changes that they've made that it seems like people dislike. I hope they listen to the community and go back on those things. it does, but I know that it's not. It looks a little bit shiny for sure. Honestly, I don't even have BOGO on my phone right now. The app is not downloaded. And the reason is I'm just like saving storage space because I make so many videos on my phone. But I'm sure there's somebody that might want to add you that like has their code ready to go or whatever. Which option to turn off battle animations? I don't know. Isn't that just in like the same options you'd turn off the music and stuff? Or is that an entirely different thing? Is it even possible? Wow, not even a shiny, uncatchable, starly appearance. Oh, Amanda will add you, Colin, if you want a new friend on Pokemon Go. My favorite Pokemon is Raichu. That is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Always has been. Probably always will be. Hey Carlos, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hey, there's our first Spritzy of the day. Was just talking about you, Spritzy. I swear we have not seen one today. Okay, wait, so how many encounters did we start out with today? We had... like... Okay. We just need one more today to make, our desired quota, y'all. One more. I'm alright, Carlos. I'm doing okay. We're having actually a really good encounter day, so if we get one more Pokemon, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be officially happy, and we have 14 curries to do that. See you later, Spicy. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always good to hang out. Take care. Stay safe. Only the mods can do the Battle Royale command, but if you ask one of the moderators or myself, we'll be happy to run one for you every so often. I don't like to run them too much, but every so often's good. 100 encounters for Lugia. Oh my goodness. I hope you get it before me. I got mine at 125. I have a feeling that you will. Maybe 113 I'm gonna say for you, JK. I'm gonna say 113. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water, y'all. Dynamax Adventure Shiny Hunting is incredible. Like I said, they're going to have a tough time following that up in the Scarlet Violet DLC, but I really hope that they make a fun successor to it. And if they don't follow it up, then we're going to just keep playing Sword and Shield, you know? I feel like those will always be fun and relevant. Ooh, Athena Bella, congratulations on your win. That Dragonite came through. Ham, second place 2 times in a row. That's rough. You are overdue for a win now, I feel like. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. LOL. I love it. It's your first win. The Dragonite looks so good on screen. I feel like I haven't seen anyone be it before. Yeah, that looks great. Alright. Sometimes I just like to take an extra look. After watching your Destiny Mark video, I got all 5 targets combined in both Scarlet and Violet. Luxray, Heracross, Lurantis, Gardevoir, and Dragonite. The latter 2 I evolved from Ralts and Dratini. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. A lot of people, they come to me and they're like, hey, like I tried to do my Destiny Mark shiny hunt and I got a Destiny Mark Pokemon, but it wasn't the shiny that I was hunting. So that's some amazing luck and some hard work as well, JK. Congratulations. We only have gens 1 through 6 right now, Gamer Ghost, so unfortunately Cinderace is a little bit ahead of that. So yeah, just think like X and Y, and that's about as far as you can go. Or you could be Quaxly, Sprigatito, or Fuecoco. A Destiny Mark is a special mark that you can get in Scarlet and Violet when catching Pokemon on your birthday. So you have to register a birthday with the Pokemon Center in the game. Then when you log in that day, anything you catch could have a chance of getting a Destiny Mark. Best chances, however, is if you put up a level 3 Tidal Power sandwich, which will of course come with, you know, increased shiny odds as well. So yeah, Tidal Power helps, and it becomes like the most common mark you get on your birthday. I haven't hunted for a shiny Destiny Mark Pokemon yet, because my birthday isn't for a couple more months, but when it comes around, I'm really excited. I'm still deciding which Pokemon I want to shiny hunt with it. Hey Peter, welcome to the stream. Got my favorite Pokemon, shiny Destiny Marked Weavile. Ooh. I'll see you later, Athena. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you so much, and yeah, have a good night. Ooh, a Mastiff. That's really cute. That is very sweet. But yep, so Destiny Mark, you know, it's a lot of fun. I think Mastiff, you know, you could definitely do that because that's pretty common Pokemon, and maybe you could even, like, you know, move your clock around so that you can get, like, a Mastiff, like, Outbreak on your birthday. Make it even easier on yourself. Thank you so much, Ben. Because when I want to do, like, my Valentine's hunt, which was for a marked love disc, I just, like, manipulated my Switch clock until I could get a love disc Outbreak on February 14th. And it worked. It was a little bit of luck, a little bit of maneuvering, but... A static encounter Mastiff? What would be the best method for that? Is there like a little predictable patch of them that's always in a certain spot? That you can just keep spawning in, Ham? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, yeah. Definitely a lot of places where they just show up. Outside of the Bug Gym City, past the Olive soccer game? Okay, so... Yeah, maybe Ham can do a better job of explaining this, Amanda, but, basically, you can like there's a spot where like a bunch of Mastiffs already spawn in, and you could just like run away from them, you know, make sure they despawn, and then go back to that spot, have them spawn back in. And check for shinies that way, especially if it's like right outside of a town or something. It's extra easy to just like get that like label on the screen saying that you're in the next like area, and then run right back to them and they'll be different. Yeah, we can do it in a couple minutes, Gamer Ghost. In a couple minutes. We're coming up on our final curries here, so we can do a nice one. Oh, yes, Ham, that's a great idea. Make an encounter, title, Shining Dark, level 3 sandwich, run around the area for a while and a bunch of Mastiff will spawn. There you go. Aw, that's so sweet, Amanda. I love that. I forgot about that method. But yes, it's a lot easier than what I just said. Yeah, there's definitely some areas where you can make it so that the Mastiffs are the only thing that are spawning around you. Then you just picnic on top of the ones that aren't shiny, or run around so that new ones spawn in. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. We got some great encounters today, y'all. Good night, Abdullah. Take care. I'll see you soon. I really, you know, Mastiff is growing on me. I do like the shiny. When I first got the game, though, I gotta admit I wasn't into that Pokemon very much. I still need to work on, like, my feelings about Mastiff, but Mastiff is cute to me officially now, and also, especially the shiny. Shiny form, I don't know what it is, but it, like, feels very charming. Save before you make the sandwich. If you don't find one, you can save the ingredients. Right. But yeah, when your birthday rolls around and you decide to do that, good luck. I know that you could get one, especially if it's a Mastiff, you know. I think, like, the more common of a Pokemon that you choose, the easier goal it is. When people go for, like, a Destiny Mark Paradox Pokemon, I'm like, oh no. Or, like, something that's really hard to spawn in, like a Roaring Moon. I'm like, oh geez, okay. But I have a video as well on the Destiny Mark. I'm not the only person who's made a guide on it, but I do have one such video if you're interested. We just have Encounter Central today. Oh my goodness. This is really good. Really good day. It's sad when a really good day after 3 hours is seeing 20 Pokemon, but you know, that's the game. That's the game. Oh, I'm really sorry, Ham. Yeah, it's like, you know, when things like that happen, don't we all wish that we could just make a sandwich that will fix everything? Absolutely. Yeah, losing pets is really hard. When do you get Eternatus? Toward the end of Sword and Shield. You're gonna, like, be prompted to catch it, and you can catch it in any ball because I believe it's a guaranteed capture. So I think the last time I completed the game, I did it in a lure ball. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at these encounters. Today just loves us. It really does. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Horsey raid. Oh my goodness. Solo, exhaust. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you so much. I'm assuming you're here from Horsey Games, who we know and love. And there's Horsey Games. Trace, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in with that raid. What were y'all doing today, Horsey Games? Thank you so much for posting that link, Ben B. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Horsey Games, please consider dropping a sub. Show some love to the people who show love to us. Horsey Games, wonderful community, wonderful chill streamer. If you like my vibes, you will like the vibes over at Horsey Games. Low self-esteem dragon, I like the name. Thank you so much for coming in with that raid. What were y'all up to? Just subbed to Horsey. That's what I love to hear, Amanda. Thank you so much. Alright, we got 5 left today. But yeah, what were y'all up to? Over here, we're just hunting curry shiny Pokemon. So, we're making really tasty food in Sword and Shield until Pokemon show up, and hopefully one of them will be a shiny. Someday. Someday. This is the 32nd stream we've done of this. Oh my goodness, Amanda, I just read your message about the cat. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's really difficult. I hope that, you know, the goodbye, was everything that it, you know, could be, and I hope that, you have, you know, love and support around you at this time, because, yeah, that's really difficult. And what a long life for the cat. It's always such a beautiful thing. Doing a longer stream, doing some shaman encounters, still no luck. Hey, Ian with Ian, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How does the curry shiny hunting thing work? What I'll do for that question is I'll post in a really good guide made by another PokeTuber, JFlash727, who did a really comprehensive breakdown of it all. But I'll say in short terms, so the odds are full odds. You can't change it even with shiny charm, etc. So this is actually probably the worst shiny hunt that you could possibly do in this game. Next to, you know, a shiny authentic Sinistea hunt. So there's nothing that boosts the odds or anything that makes anything like any better. It's full odds. You gotta make the highest class curry that you possibly can. I'm fine with Copperajah class, but, you know, ideally you'd want Charizard class. I just haven't been able to get it for a while because my Joy-Cons really, you know, this hunt takes a toll on them. I was able to get Charizard class a lot more before, but there's other ways you can do it. If you get Charizard class curry, you have about 1/4 chance of getting a Pokemon to show up. If you have Copperajah class, it's about 1/5 chance. And this is just for a Pokemon to show up at all. And, you know, they have a 1 out of 40/96 chance to be shiny. So you can imagine how long that this takes. See you later, Trace. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, maybe we'll see you around. Planning on doing shiny hunting in my current Sword and Shield series. Yeah, there's a lot of great ways to shiny hunt in this game. I know it sounds like so hypocritical, but I would not recommend this hunt. I would not recommend this hunt. The only reason why we're doing it is because I love like marked shiny so much, and I like weird shiny hunts, and this is like the weirdest thing you could possibly do in the game, but it's extremely time consuming. As you can see, it's taken me 32 streams to encounter 756 Pokemon. So if that gives you any idea, it's like in 32 streams, you could do so much more, right? You could hatch so many eggs, encounter so many Pokemon, like get pretty much any other shiny you want. So yeah, there's like no benefits to doing this hunt. It's actually, you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage by doing this. So yeah, I don't want to inadvertently give the idea that this is something that, you know, will get you shinies, because it won't. But there's a very small chance, and, you know, when we committed to this, like way back when, we knew that it would take a really long time. But yeah, I highly recommend J Flash's guide. It's really interesting. And of course, your Pokemon have to be, you know, like best friends with each other and best friends with you. That's always very important as well to maximize your odds. High class ingredients, high class curries, and you have to, most importantly, do it on a route and not in the wild area or the DLC area. That will not work. Hey, Ham got it! Let's go. And thank you for running that, Ben. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a rough couple years, Amanda, but I'm glad that they are together again. First time Pokemon showed up at a camp, I wondered what happened. It was a Hippowdon. Yeah, just like, it's like, did one of my Pokemon turn into a Hippowdon? What's going on? To like see 7 Pokemon in your camp at once when you're not like with anyone else, it's kind of a trip at the beginning. Like, what happened? Low self-esteem dragon, thank you so much for coming into the stream today. I really appreciate you. Hey, there's another Spritzy. I wish you were purple, but we'll take you as you are. And yeah, take care. We'll see you later. All right, Spritzy. Yeah, great encounter day, honestly. I couldn't have asked for better. We got a lot of Pokemon today. That's what we would like to see every day. But, you know, the bad days, they are made up for by days like this. Do the ones that show up at the camp have marks? Every single one. Absolutely. I can show you in just a second. It's a really cute mark. And that's kind of what makes the hunt worth it for me, is like no matter what, any shiny we get, it's going to have the mark. I really hope that they remember to program in the curry mark into Scarlet and Violet, because even if people just have regular curry mark Pokemon that aren't shiny, it'll still be cute, you know? I think it'll be great. All right. I know, right? Oh my goodness. So sad. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. It was a good day. It was a good day. And let's take a look at the take a look at the synths here. Only got 2 this time. We're gonna check and see if they're authentic or not. So okay, so both of those are inauthentic this time, but we did have 4 authentic earlier and then 1 inauthentic. So technically, authentic synesthetes still win today. They still win today. Just because we had so many authentic ones in the first batch. And then, yeah, let's look really quick at, how come some names are green? Oh, that's just members. So, whether gifted or they bought it on their own, it's 99 cents a month. You can use the emotes. So, yep, there's a curry mark. They're on all the Pokemon that you get. And look how cute it is. You got the little bowl, you got the little spoon, you got a heart. One of my favorite marks, for sure. And yeah, everything... Sorry, the cutie flies, they just have the best friend ribbon. But, yeah, Hatchroom, Shiinotic, Phantom, they all got it. I think that this is one of the best looking marks. And it is, I think, better than the Gourmand mark as well, to be completely honest. It's better than the Gourmand mark. They didn't they didn't bring out all the stops in designing that one. I'll just say it. But I do like the Gourmand mark in general, just like for its I don't know. The name's cute. Mark is cute. It's fine. But you know, I'm always gonna be biased towards Sword and Shield. Anyway. That is going to do it for today, folks. Thank you all so much for being here. Take care, stay safe. I will see you all again on Thursday. Oh my goodness, Amanda coming through with the last minute membership for the channel. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Let's get some Miss Chalice hype in the chat for Amanda. Let's get some Miss Chalices in the chat. So yeah, now you have a green name, you have a badge next to your name. You get access to those free memberships. Sorry, free emojis. Well, they're not free, but there's 15 of them. Here. Here, let me show you. You can use all these in comments on my video and in chat as well. Also, if you have Discord, Amanda, you can join if you want to. If you don't have it, it's no worries. But if you connect your Discord to your YouTube, you get access to a members channel there too. It's just an extra place to talk, and I think I'm gonna start, you know, showing more like video and project previews. Here, let me do something really quick. Here, I'll give away a couple memberships at the end. Maybe those of you without can catch a couple of them. Thank you so much, Amanda. That was amazing. I appreciate it so much. We'll see if you can get one, Carlos. Since you said that, I do like to give out memberships when I can. But if not this time, Carlos, maybe next time. Plasma, Aniki, PMB, Crepe, and Spanish Dude. Oh my goodness. Bree's still trying to get more emoji slots. No, Carlos! Aw, you'll definitely get one next time then. May have been just a second too late. Yeah, no, emojis, hopefully we'll get some more eventually. But I'm so happy with the ones that we have right now. So shout out to Meow Stream Shop. Thank you so much again, Amanda. Thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate my members, my mods, my regulars, all the new subscribers today. Special shout out to Athena Bella, as well as Horsey Games for the amazing raids. Y'all are so cool. So yeah, I will see you. Oh my gosh, look at that notification on the screen from someone who just uses the special characters. Checkmate and Bree are doing well. Oh, that's so sweet. I love the name Checkmate. It's perfect. Anyway, take care, stay safe. I'll see y'all on Thursday, and I'll see you in the shorts, since I'm posting every day until we finish with that booster box. So, yeah, talk soon. Bye!